Hey guys, me Josh here, bringing you a video on some new stuff that Wargaming and Warships just added to the game. If you guys hadn't been around for a little while and haven't seen the news, World of Warships has partnered with Blue Steel, an anime based around the Japanese warships, and has now added some new missions and some new ships into the game. They are only unlocked through missions. Now, each mission is a 3-step process, one to unlock the new Arpeggio Congo, and one to unlock the Arpeggio Mioko. Now, this video isn't going to be so much on the ships themselves, it's more going to be on how the best way to unlock the ships are. They can be pretty long. Each step does take a little bit of time. I will show some of the ships later, but this video is going to be basically about the missions themselves and what you need to do to complete them, and I think the easiest way to complete them. Also, if you guys haven't seen, they've added a actual new port in. They've actually added several new ports in. You can customize it in the anchor looking symbol. You can click on that, actually change and kind of customize what you want your interface to look like. This is the actual anime port right here. There's a new, you can change it to ocean, or you can change it to the New Year's New York. That's actually my favorite. But this is the actual port you're going to need to actually see the ships. And be able to see opponents who have the ships or teammates that have the ships. So the two missions, there's one for the Congo and one for the Mioko. Each one is kind of different yet the same in their same way. So as you can see, I've kind of already started the missions. I'm on the second step of the Congo and still on the first step of the Mioko. The Congo is going to need to kill 30 cruisers, and the Mioko is going to need to kill 30 destroyers, as well as the Congo then needs to shoot down 150 planes and then do 1,000,000 damage, and the Mioko is going to need to set 300 fires, do 1,000,000 damage as well. The ship I found out was the easiest way to do this, and I highly recommend, is actually the Cleveland. Now, the Cleveland is an awesome fire hose. It's great at killing destroyers, which I found out to be the harder part, and it can also absolutely wreck other cruisers. The one thing I really looked at was easiest ways to kill destroyers. They seem to be the hardest. The lowest tier you can actually use is 6 on this. It's 5 on the Congo side. And the one problem that I was getting when I was playing higher stuff, I played some Tirpitz games, I played some Amagi games, played some Montana games, is the higher tier destroyers are very, very hard to find. So you want to kind of stick to the lower destroyers. If you go tier 6 and under, the farthest one is the Matsuki at 10 kilometers. Other than that, I believe it's 6.4 with the Farragut. And so those ones are much easier to find. So that's what I kind of recommend for that. You can really do 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what I ended up doing. Lots of games with the Cleveland. Was able to kill all of the cruisers that I needed and almost all the destroyers, and actually was able to get a head start on the second phase of the Congo, which was shooting down the planes. The Cleveland's amazing AA, really takes care of that. And actually, the Cleveland could really take care of you all the way to the 3rd stage on each mission, because the Cleveland's also amazing at setting fires. Once you get on to the next step, you can go with the Mogami, you could go with whatever you want and just setting the fires. And it says set 300 ships on fire. I believe it's more like the Emden, where it's just set 300 fires, not set 300 individual ships on fire. If that isn't the case, guys, let me know in the comments below and I can change the description. But as soon as you get onto stage 3, you can basically use whatever you want. It's 1,000,000 damage each. 1,000,000 damage is 1,000,000 damage. Use whatever ship you like the most, and you can use basically any ship you want. So use the Tirpitz, use an Amagi, use the Yamato, whatever you want, aircraft carrier. Now, one thing I do kind of recommend, which I don't like to condone, is when you're shooting down the planes, use some kind of fighter build on an aircraft carrier. I don't like to condone fighter builds. I think they're super boring and they're sky Ebola, but it's really the easiest way. Or if you're running some kind of cruiser like an Alba, a Pensacola, something like that, where you need to shoot down planes, try to get a friend that's running an aircraft carrier, so at least you're guaranteed a carrier, because in the current state of the game, there are very few aircraft carriers. So at least playing one as a fighter build, like a Bogue or a Ranger or something like that, Independence fighter build, you're at least guaranteed to see planes and at least guaranteed to shoot some down. So let's check out some of the ships, guys. Basically, like I said, the exact same ships, but just a little bit different. And here are the ships, guys. Here's the Congo. It's an ARP Congo, and there's an ARP Mioko. Now, I actually like the way the Congo looks. The cool black is really, I think, actually pretty cool. The matte black. The pink isn't really to my liking. You know, it's a pink boat. But I think all in all, it looks pretty cool with the black. You can see kind of the emblems under the water, as well as you know, the plane is changed a little bit. But I like the black on the boat. It does look pretty sweet. The Mioko is a very, very pink ship. Not the biggest fan of the Mioko, but you know, it's a cool way to get 2 free ships if you've ever wanted that. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about seeing these all throughout the waters and everything like that. But really, the only way to actually see these ships, one, is if you have them unlocked, you'll see them on your own, and you have to be in that port. Now, if you actually change port, which I'll show you right here, you won't actually see the ships. If you have the New York or the Ocean one, you won't actually see the ship in game. You'll only see the ARP Congo or ARP Miyoko in the actual team panels, but you won't actually see the ship. You'll just see some Miyoko. I don't think it even shows a camo, so you'll see a blank camo on either the Congo or the Miyoko. So that's pretty nice to people who are worried about seeing these bright pink and bright purple ships. Although I do think the Congo looks cooler than the Miyoko, but they've added some stuff into the game too, some which I like and some which I don't, so I'll try to show that off right here really quick, and we can kind of show you what it looks like in game. So here is the Congo, guys, and as you can see, there's a little lady that talks to you instead of the captain, so basically all the verbal cues are going to be in now these woman captain's voices as well. Also, when you look at the panels, you now see ARP Congo. There's actually a little symbol. Like I said, if you have a different port selected other than the anime one, you will only see these. You won't actually see the camo. So if these people don't have the blue steel Arpeggio port picked, then they won't even see the ship. They'll only see the emblem, they'll see the ARP Congo, and that is literally it. The one thing I kind of want to show off, guys, is how it looks when it shoots. They did a lot of cell shading, which I actually thought looks really, really cool, and here it is, so you can check it out. I think it looks sweet. The smoke looks sweet when it's on fire, which sucks in game, but when you're on fire, the fire looks cool, and I really like the cosmetic looks of how the ships actually look in game. I really do like that part. Like I said, it's pink ship, so that's only so cool, but I like the smoke and how the actual smoke and cell shading works. I think they did a really good job with that. The verbal cues, not so much, but the actual cosmetic parts of that I think look pretty cool. Let's check out the Miyoko. So guys, here is the look at the Miyoko. The Miyoko is basically the same thing. Very, very pink. We're here on the ocean map. A very pink ship. I'm not sure, some people have talked about, does it affect the concealment, detectability? I don't think it does. But visually, for us looking at the game, I think it might be easier to pick out a pink ship than it will be a, let's say, a normal camoed ship. But other than that, I don't think it's really going to affect everything. It's the same kind of thing, cell shading as well. I find that so cool, and the captains basically give you a verbal cue on basically everything you do. If you sink a ship, if you're going down, if you're on fire, it's just like a normal captain. It's now replaced with one of the voices from the anime. So interesting additions to the game. Like I said, guys, go out there, give it a try. It'll take you a few games to play. It won't be quite as fast as the Emden. Unlocking that, but it's a fun little thing to add to the game. You're going to be doing it anyway. Go get some free stuff, unlock some free ships. Even if you're not going to use them, you're going to be doing those things anyway. And yeah, good luck, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below, and remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy, good luck out there, and aren't I supposed to say poi? There you go. See you guys.